Hello, it is Lara Joe, SirenSong lover. Going to come in and pull from the tarot. Hope you're having a beautiful evening. Come on in. Say hello. Let me know how it's going. Yeah. All right. I put in my cash app wrong. Okay. All right. So let us go. I know I'm just kind of jumping right in there. Hello. It is Lara Joe. Let's see what the letters are that we have today. Actually, we'll put this guy over here. Okay. Okay. So, I'm going to say the words don't quite make it, but we'll just say it's a happy box. Let's see what we need. Okay. We'll just say we're trying to bring in good tidings for the holiday season, tomorrow being Thanksgiving here in the United States. Let's see what words of wisdom we need in regards to that. So, okay, just kidding. We're going to put those back in. Although 5 Pentacles in the world popped out. So, we will say that we are the world, we're closing out chapters, we are bringing in, the world is our oyster, we are bringing in happiness, we are letting go of financial lack, worry, all that jazz. Okay, the Hierophant to start. So the Hierophant, very grounded, stable, Taurus energy, connecting to our higher self, figuring out what we need, what we want to make ourselves happy, fulfilled, satisfied. Okay, 7 of Swords, deceptions, betrayals, mind games, lots of options to make cooks in the kitchen, which I say all the time. But and maybe being right before Thanksgiving, that's the message that we need. There are too many cooks in the kitchen spoiling the recipe. So, how do you start opening? And then I'm just going to write some notes there. All right. Almost the word harpy. Actually, it's H-A-P-I-E, but we're going to take what we got with what we have. Yeah. That is a lot, and that's okay. I'll look at it for a moment. Get the general consensus here. So we have sevens, eights, 6 out here, and in the center being 5 of wands. So this is, it has imbalanced our love. It has imbalanced our finances, our emotions. So we have the Hierophant, so we need to gain the higher perspective. 7 of Swords, there's been betrayals, deceptions. 6 of Coins, it's leaving us financially, like we're balancing our finances, but we're definitely not where we would like to be. 8 of Wands, we'll be getting messages about this, like what we need to be changing. And if you need to ask your higher self, ask your higher self. I would love to give ideas on how to do that. So 5 of Wands, it needs to change. 5 is always like, it's imbalanced, we need to change this. The Magician, though, is you have everything within your grasp to change it. So you are the driver for your own life. 6 of Cups, 6 in emotions, so it's reviewing where we've been and where we would like to go. 8 of Cups, you've done all of the challenging emotional work. It's time to get out of that. 7 of Cups, there's so many options, so many choices, using discernment. And Queen of Cups, when you muddle through this and you take the information and you discern, because you really need to discern, you need to sit within yourself and decide what it is that you want, what you've done the work on, and what you're willing to accept. You will embody both the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups, so you'll be sitting in that energy of, I know exactly what I want emotionally, I know what's best for my highest good, and you know, like I say, you'll be receiving messages about this, so be open to it. Messages can be from the universe. Sometimes, this is always a funny thing, I am a perfect girl for, my mother used to say, oh, a little birdie told me, which I never understood until recently I realized that a little birdie telling me is sometimes you do get messages from birds. 3 of Wands, we're moving out of that imbalance of, we're moving to safety. 7 of Coins, we are deciding what we want to sow the seeds in. There's a lot of choices and options. And the Empress, sitting in our embodiment of Earth Mother, divine, fertile. We've got everything working out as the way we wish. So, love that. Four of Swords, Knight of Wands, 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords. We've been betrayed. We're sleeping restlessly at night. It is a time to kind of cocoon, go into your own little safety net, your safety bubble, and realize what you want, what you don't want, what's causing your restless nights. 2 of Swords, it's been a stalemate. You're like, I don't know which way I want to go. There's a blindfold over my eye. I've got a sword in each hand. It's needing to make a decision. You can't grab something new to start with if you don't let go of one of the swords. So making that decision. Knight of Wands, this could be dealing with fire sign. Knight of Wands is that player energy. Like, they don't know what they want. They want to spread their passions everywhere. And that's left you feeling betrayed. So let's not keep doing that. Yeah? Okay. Alright. Let's see what else. Ten of Coins, 4 of Cups. So fours are relevant right now. 4 of Cups, we are holding on to every emotion. We are afraid of losing everything, and you cannot be in that energy. If they're leaving you with more questions than answers, that is not a relationship for you. Like, if it's meant for you, you won't be questioning what you are, who you are, like your own sanity, your own protection, your own safety. You wouldn't be up all night if that person was meant for you. 10 of coins will be bringing into that financial stability. So, 10 of wands, putting down the burden. I said financial, but putting down the burdens of 6 of cups. The emotional turmoil that you've been in is coming to an end. You have judgment and justice. All of these trials and tribulations have been for a purpose. So you are getting justice, and there's going to be judgment on this situation. Remember, you start with judgment. First you call judgment on it, and then judgment will come from the external sources. So you have to mentally give it up first. 9 of wands, saying, you know what, this isn't for me. 9 is, we're completing those cycles. We have to walk away. It's created too much heartbreak, pain, betrayal, scariness. Let's not. All right. Two of wands, bringing it into balance. 6 of wands, moving away, having victory. We're riding off to victory. This is a beautiful feeling. 10 of swords, every sword has been in our back. Once you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere else to go than there from up. I was having that conversation with somebody today. I'm like, yeah, if you've had the worst day ever, like, there's no going down from there. And he had kind of a sardonic response. I was like, okay. 5 of cups, you've been feeling, like I say, emotionally just left out in the cold. You feel like you have no cups left. Well, the truth is that there are 5 cups. 3 are tipped over. 2 are still upright. You still have 2 cups. You can still find love. Not all is wasted. You just have to be willing to get up off that bank after crying and say, okay, I'm worth more. I want more. I'm ready for more. 3 of wands, 7 of coins. So again, 3 of wands, we have to move. We have to keep growing, keep going. 7 of coins, we're going to figure out where to invest our time, money, and energy. The Lovers, Gemini energy. So we are bringing in a counterpart, our soulmate, or whatever you want to consider it. That's like our other half. When I think of the Geminis, it's the twins, and people say, oh, Geminis are two-faced. No, it's just, that's like the light to your dark. So, if you see that card, it's a girl holding a dragon. So that's, again, like the scary to her sweet. That's what a Gemini is. They help bring out both sides. So, let us see. Knight of Wands on the bottom there. Again, just being a player energy. Alright, I'm going to take a minute to drink and sit. And check my messages really quick before we get busy. The energy is about to pop off. And apparently they don't want me speaking tonight, which is a them problem, not a me problem. actually want to pull out the Andromeda Sky deck. So this would be, there was a conversation. Let's see if the energy is in there. Let's see. Okay, first off, we're going to pull from the Rebel Dare deck. I'm actually kind of tempted to combine that with my other Rebel Dare deck because I am a fucking rebel, which is good and bad sometimes. Alright. And we'll pull out the Iconic Roast deck. Because, you know, why not? Deck it up. Alright. True Emotional. Let's see what the energy is here. Okay. Thug and under pressure. Anxiety, decisions, times running out. Let's see what else we need to know off of this. Love message. So we'll go into the Andromeda Oracle deck, see what the love message is there. Let me pull from the Roast Iconic deck first, and then we'll see. Unicorn. You are the unicorn. So somebody's under pressure. They are feeling stressed out. You are the unicorn. They were acting like a thug. Let's see what the love message is in a moment that they would love to tell you if they could, but they're a little punk ass can't. I was trying to say punk and bitch at the same time, but they didn't want to come out. Absolutely. No. Alright, let's see what we have to say. Hello, it is Lara Joe. Let's see. Okay, triggered. So let's see what the message is from the love messages. Andromeda Sky. If they were to tell you how they really felt if they weren't triggered. And triggering is a beautiful thing. It tells us where we need to grow and where we need to go. Okay. I still have growing to do. I love the confirmation. We'll take some of these cards. Let me do a shuffle out of this. So, they are triggered. They still have growing to do. Don't fault them for that. Just know that they'll grow up someday. So will we. I think people are going to ask me at some point, are you going to stop being petty? No. Probably not. Maybe I will. Okay. We're just going to put those back in the deck because there were way too many that came out there, and I'm not taking all those right now. Okay. We'll put them back in and reshuffle. Let's see. What is the highest and greatest good that we need to know? Whoever or whatever is on their mind. Or be quiet. And apparently it just wants to be freaking quiet. Let's see what else. I am ashamed of how I treated you, and I ran away because I felt I couldn't live up to your needs and expectations. Okay. They are feeling under pressure. Probably also because we just are going into the holiday season, and like tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so people are like, oh, you get to show up at holiday with a new person, and there's gonna be a million questions, or I'm gonna show up to the holiday and there's no people. This is the end, and this is because this person feels like they can't give you what you need. And maybe right now they can't. Maybe you and them have growing to do, so you need a little more time to percolate or cook. Let them cook. Let them do growing. those cards don't want to talk today. Cool. Cool. I don't want to talk to them anyway. All right. Let's put those back here. We're gonna do the messages from the mermaids. Let's go that direction. Feels like all of the decks are being kind of quiet right now. I'm not sure why exactly. Other than that, those decks don't want to speak. And that's okay too. Go with the flow. All right, well, just like I said, none of the decks were talking. Go with the flow. That's why I changed directions. Blessings. I love that. And awareness. Okay. Blessings, awareness, and go with the flow. Okay. All right. So awareness. Okay. So going with the flow, like when we try to control things, like say we are trying to hold water in our hands. So if we try to control things and like clamp down on it, it like flows right out of our hands. So going with the flow is not trying to control everything. It's letting it be natural, but not trying to hold on to it so tight. Awareness is drawing our attention to it, like our attention where energy, like where our attention goes, our energy flows. So awareness and blessings, realizing it's right in front of you. I had that little lesson happen today where amazingly I'm like right on track, but I needed some tweakings to get there. So it's bringing my awareness like, okay, I'm going to talk about this for like astral traveling, because I had a conversation recently with someone and they're like, how do you astral travel? Because the way they were describing it, and I've had this happen with other, like when I started astral traveling and then someone was, and I know how to do it, and then someone was within my presence and they were describing this feeling, I was like, you were about to astral travel. And then this came up recently, someone was asking, they're like, how do you travel? I was like, you focus out to be able to focus in. So like if you're laying very still and you feel yourself start to kind of float. It's like you imagine like you go out and then you're looking at yourself from an outside perspective. So it's like going out to focus in, and hopefully that makes sense. But it's using our awareness, using our gifts. Truth. So we are on a truth-seeking mission. What I'm speaking about is the truth. Should you want to know more, please ask. And gentleness, being gentle with ourselves as we learn and grow and flourish in our new environment. So bringing gentleness to yourself while you're discovering the truth. I was talking to someone today, and I was speaking of how, like, the divine feminines, we woke up first, so that way when the masculines woke up, we'd be able to explain it to them, like spoon feed it to them, which I've experienced, and then also so they would, because they're going to wake up mad, because the truth has been kept from all of us. Communication. Being able to assist people by having clear and concise communication. If you don't know what you want, how can you tell someone else what you want? If you know communication is not easy for you, then get radically better at it. Practice it a lot. Communication popping out again. Okay. You make me want to be a better person. Okay. Let's see what else. You deserve better than me. Okay. And I wish I could fix things between us. Alright. Maybe that's how we needed our communication messages. I just need to wait and go back to them. Alright, awareness and free spirit. If you are a free spirit and you are aware of this, why are you trying to fit yourself in someone else's box? Why are you trying to be someone that they want you to be? Like, if you are aware of your happiness as like being free spirited, why are you going to put yourself anywhere less? Letting go. Blessings are coming. Believe that they're coming. One of the mantras yesterday I heard, and this is, it's like, if you want to radically transform your life, you have to reprogram your thought process. So one of the mantras I heard yesterday was realizing, like, instead of saying this is all because of someone or something else, instead saying I am the creator of my own life. So I'm creating a new life, and it has new rules. Everything I touch turns to gold. So realizing that the blessings are within your capabilities. You have a new life, you have new rules, and everything you touch turns to gold. Start telling your mind, and it will become true. All right. Truth. Truth. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's pull into the Rose Iconic Oracle deck, which when I first got this deck, I didn't think I loved it, and then it's kind of become one of my favorites. I mean, I have a lot of decks I love, but oh, sleepy. this deck don't want to talk. Let's see. Let's go on the venture emotional note. Like the tarot really wanted to talk today. So I'm going to go back to that for a minute or 12. And let's see. Well, that was too many. On the bottom there, those feelings. Okay. So, reckless, love, and sex is coming out. True colors is in the reverse, so, and no strings. So if you don't love no strings and reckless sex, like, you're not going to be who you truly are. If you're out there trying to date and you're not being who you're meant to be, you're not going to be able to find happiness. Or are you trying to fit in to someone else's box? You'll always fall short if you're trying to be everything for everyone else. Okay, let's see. Just all of the cards are kind of quiet tonight. Okay. Self-love. Loving you first so you can tell people how to love you. Okay, we're going to go back into the tarot. I feel like the tarot was chattier and we're having better luck with that over there than all the other decks, which is... okay. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. We are in Sagittarius season. We just stepped into Mercury retrograde 2 days ago. So temperance is using our balance, finding that peace within us. 7 of Cups. There's many options. There's many lamps for you to choose from. Which one do you choose? Choose yourself. That's what I'm going to tell you every freaking time. The sun will come out tomorrow. Happiness. Choose happiness in everything you do. Choose your happiness. Love you. Okay. Okay. Oh. Maybe this is just the Tower. The Tower. This is, we have to start back over, like the foundation is faulty, everything must go, it's all crumbling down. This is Scorpio, transformative energy. Okay. So, King of Cups, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, very financially stable. Or King of Pentacles, sorry. King of Pentacles. It's King of Coins on this deck, that's why I was like King of Cups. But King of Coins, 5 of Cups came underneath. So feeling like you are left out emotionally in the cold. You're like, the hell, I thought I had like a successful thing going on. I thought I was happy. I was well established. I was stable. Knight of Wands. Okay. Knight of Wands and Strength. So Knight of Wands using player energy and needing to let that go. Strength. Needing to tame that inner beast, the lion. Okay. Those aren't bad things. Those are just saying that, like, hey, maybe self-discipline is necessary. I've got the yawns. Got the yawns. choosing to close out those chapters where we've been left too fiery and burnt to a crisp, burnt to a char. No bueno. How do I? Okay. Well, fuck it. Just threw caution to the fucking wind with life. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so Ten of Pentacles, we're building our finances. Sorry, like I feel questions wanting to be asked by some other parties, and I'm like, it's bothering me. So, love it. Okay. The Tower. The Tower. So we're letting anything go that is not for us. Seven of Swords, betrayal, heartbreak, deception, mind games. Too many people. Queen of Coins. It has affected our financial stability, so it's time to let go of it because we have 10 of Coins coming. We just have to be willing to let go of the people, places, things that are causing us heartbreaks, deceptions, betrayals, questions. The Tower coming back down. Anything that is not for us has to go. We have to let it go. We can't hold on to it anymore. The Devil, those are addictions, heartbreak, pain, betrayal, Capricorn energy. It's like, what are you bound to? What are you not letting go of? People, places, things, patterns, like I say, addictions. What is time to say goodbye? Two of Wands, you will find balance. Knight of Wands, this is that energy, that player energy, using your wand too much, and 5 of Cups, having left you out in the cold emotionally. If you're building your financial stability, sometimes it's best to reduce the amount of players within your environment so that you make sure you're choosing the wise decisions and you're not being left with heartbreak and pain. On the bottom, Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups, you're bringing in your love offers, that stability. 10 of Wands, love it again. 10 of Wands, we're putting down those burdens. We're saying no more. We're going to build and grow a beautiful tree out of all that pain, that heartache. So we're going to transmute it with the Magician. The Magician being the alchemist, that's saying we have everything we want, need, and desire and love. We're going to let go of those painful burdens that we can no longer carry on our back. Yeah. Okay. 2 of Coins, we're going to be balancing out our financial stability, bringing into focus what it is that we want, need, love, and desire. All right. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. There's always options. There's always choices. Making sure we are choosing the correct cup, what we want to fill our cup with for love. Okay. Messages from the Spirits of Nature Oracle. We're going to pull into there. Let us see what we need to know from here. Intuition. Owl and intuition. So it's 28, which is 10 or 1. I'm actually going to eventually start multiplying that because I had some tips drop in today about numbers and such. Island, detachment, which is 19 or 1. So this is all about letting go of things, using our intuition, starting a new chapter, being willing to say, you know what, that did not work for me. It's time to pull back from anything that is leaving me feeling like I'm out in the cold. Okay, Hurricane, centered, which is 18 or 9. Centered, we are finding our center. We're closing out those chapters. 9 is about closing chapters. In Mountain, which is intention, and it's 25 or 7. So intention, it's where are we growing, where are we putting our seeds, what are we trying, what obstacles are we willing to take on? That's the thing. If you're going to climb the mountain, if you're going to climb the mountain, make sure you're willing to make the trek. So make sure that your intention is right for it. Otherwise, you'll start climbing part of the mountain and then you'll be like, why did I decide to do this? And you'll give up halfway through. Rain, renewal, 29 or 11 or 2. How are we allowing new energy to breathe life into us? You think of rain, it's like April showers bring May flowers. We're bringing in new life. We're bringing in new energy to help transform our life. An apple tree, abundance, which is number 2. So yes, we are bringing abundance into our life. Yes. Moss, adaptability, 24 or 6, going and growing through what you go through. So adaptability, being willing to keep moving in the correct direction. Sequoia tree, balance, which is 35 or 8. It is all of life is a balance. It's a finite balance. It's like with every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So for as much as you go in one way, it also goes in the other. So life has a funny way of doing that. Universe has a funny way of doing that. Dolphin, listening, number 12 or 3. Listening to the whispers of your heart and what is going around you to make sure that you are making the right decision. That goes back to owl with tapping into your intuition. All right. Okay. Sequoia tree, balance, 35, 8. Like I was just talking about how it's just growing strong, finding that balance, knowing that it's all going to work out in our highest good. Rice, nourishment, which is 31 and 4. So 4 is our foundation. We are trying to figure out how to nourish our mind, body, soul to keep going and growing. And dandelion, healing, which is number 9. So 9 is like we are finding that happiness. We're closing out that chapter. We are transforming. The beautiful thing about a dandelion is it's incredibly useful and healing. It takes on so many different forms. And like a flower dandelion is like the sun, and then when it turns, it has like the white little, it's like the moon. And yeah. The cloud, imagination, number 7. Start imagining your big, beautiful life and then feeling it within your body. If you want something, if you're manifesting something, you have to first feel what it would feel like in your body to receive it. So, like if you say you want a new car, okay, cool. What does it feel like to drive that new car? What does the new car smell like? Where do you go for in your ride with a new car? So imagination, with cloud and imagination, you know, like when you were a kid and you would lay on your back and you would watch the clouds go by and you would say like, oh, that looks like an elephant, or that looks like that. So start imagining what life would be like if you had the perfect life for you. I was at one point imagining manifesting a new car. It was like, okay, where would I go to? Where's the first place I'm going to? Who's in that car with me? Where are we going? What does it smell like? What's on the radio? That's how you start bringing it in. You start daydreaming of a more beautiful life so that you can actually bring it in. And 7 being all about choices and how we're growing. Water, lifeblood, which is 41 or 5. Knowing that water is so magical and it heals or it hurts, but how are you going with the flow in your own life to create the life that you want the most? Oh yeah. I'm not in love with my hot cocoa tonight. Maybe if I made it with more milk instead of water. Something broke, so water it was. It tastes funny. I don't know if that's because of what it was in the cabinet with, or like because it's with water and not milk. It's from the cabinet, which is actually kind of disturbing, but oof. Let's see. I'm not taking those. We're going to put that on. Those were a good one to take, though. Okay, we'll put those back for right now. It didn't feel like it was time for this one. Stuff like that. So let's actually go into that. What would we put if we had a box of all the things? Now, mind you, I hate putting things in a box, but if we had a box of all the happy things we want to put into it, what would that box include? Like, if you had to make a time capsule of this point in your life today, what is it that makes you happy that you would want to put in that box? And if it were a box of like, okay, these are all the things I want within the next 6 months, what would you put in there? Even if it's a representation of it. So if you were to do, like I say, a time capsule box, if you're like, this is what I want for my future, would you put in a picture of a certain vehicle? Would you put in a picture of the people that you want in your life? How would that look like for you? What makes you happy? Because that's ultimately what you need to start paring it down to. Like, what is it that drives you, gets you out of bed in the morning, makes you want to keep going? Especially coming into the holiday season, we need to figure out our happiness, because this is the hardest time of the year, especially for people that don't have good family lives. It's like, okay, well, you may not be where you want to be right now. Life may not look perfect, but if you had this, and this, if you could design your perfect life, what would it look like? The Hierophant, tapping into your knowledge, your higher knowledge. Start asking your higher self. And for asking yourself your higher self questions, if you want to ask yourself higher self questions and you're struggling with the answer, what you can do, and I love to do this actually, so I constantly keep journals with me. This is one of the little guys I get at Walmart. It's $1. It's paper, front and back. It's like 30 pages. But I just keep it with me. I keep one with me all the time. Like, it's always in my purse. It's always around me. And what I do, if I have a question that I need my higher self to answer, I will write it down in the journal and then walk away from it. I'll let it think. Like, I'll let myself think, but I'll let it just kind of sit. Like, I'll go on, do something else. And then the answer will come through. I had this happen Friday. I was asked a really big question by someone else, and I was like, I thought I knew the answer, but I'm like, okay, well, let's ask higher self for confirmation. So I wrote it down in my journal, went to bed thinking I knew what the real answer was. It was part of it. It was like on the right track. And then while I was out driving, I actually picked up on the answer, and it was like, and then as it sat for a day or two, then it really started to resonate. I'm like, oh, yep. No, like I was on the right path, but I needed a little direction. So if you need to ask a question from your higher self, write it down. I've had that where it's like, what am I missing? Like, if I'm trying to find something in the house, and actually this is a beautiful question that I had today, is like money. Like, I had a question about money, and I've been instructed the last few days, like, hey, this is something you need to focus on, and writing it down. And then today, going out for a drive and getting some of the answers and clarification I needed. Again, this is stuff that I've been kind of on the right path, but then needing just those fine tweaks to get the more refined answer. So if you have a question for your higher self, write it down. Leave it alone. It'll come in within a few days. Those are for the really hard questions. Okay. Page of Wands. This is using that fiery, passionate, like temperamental. We need to kind of bring more maturity to it. Strength, taming our inner lion, battling with it. I love it. It kind of looks like Merida from Brave. Taming that wild beast. And then 2 of Cups. So we bring in happiness, love, wish fulfillment. Our cups runneth over. That's partnership, union. So what this feels like is like taming your own inner beast, but in order to bring in a financial opportunity and partnership and union. Okay, we can deal with that. Very fiery energy. It's all very fiery energy. Priestess and the Moon. So High Priestess, knowing that we have everything we want, need, and desire. The Moon, there being secrets. So being able to use our detective skills to discover those secrets. The High Priestess is incredibly intuitive. Listen to your intuition, which sometimes can be vexing because you'll call people out. Ace of Wands. This is a new passion project, a new beginning. Bringing in the things you love. When you call people out like directly and then they're like, oh no, it's not like that. And I'm like, lying to an intuitive woman is about the worst thing you can do. Because if, like, we're always going to figure it out. We'll see it, we'll smell it, we'll dream it, we'll hear it, we'll taste it. So even with yourself, like, don't lie to yourself because your intuition is a lot sharper than you realize. And eventually you're going to get called out. 7 of Wands, too much playing, too much hard work, not enough gains. So don't be out spreading yourself thin on the passions that don't really matter to you or that are making you feel weak. All right, let's see. Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins. We're sitting in that beautiful financial abundance, opulence. Love it. KK. And then Justice. All right, so all that work we've been putting in, we're getting our money. The Justice is coming. If you're anything like me, like I've had a lot of my work stolen, my intellectual property stolen. I'm owed a lot of money. There is justice coming for that. Okay. We'll take those last few cards and then I may be out pretty soon, I think. Okay. 2 cards there. 3 of Coins. Okay, love it because we've been financially unstable. Our coins have been imbalanced. And the Emperor. So we are either bringing in an Emperor, or the Emperor is we are becoming the boss daddy of our own life. The Emperor is like, he takes charge, he knows what he wants, gets everything he desires. So. Okay, High Priestess, intuitive, knowing what you want, knowing what you got, knowing what you need, knowing what you're getting. Okay. See if any other decks want to talk. I'm not quite for certain. Like, the tarot is the chattiest of all tonight. We'll just take that how it is, and I guess consider it good. I don't know. It's not my typical reading. Everything's normally a lot chattier than just the tarot, so that's okay. And all that jazz. Let's see what other info we have. If you're in, please say hello. Let me know how it goes, where you're from, what you got going, how's your day. I can't always see who's in the chat, so unless you say hi and I don't know you're there, you know, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Hi, Azara. How are you? The Emperor is on the bottom there as we shuffle through. How's your... Oh, it's Wednesday. I'm all messed up with the holiday being tomorrow. Yeah. It's, well, you know what? People are probably cooking. And my, my plans had to alter, so I'm here. Just like tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow I'll probably stream tomorrow because I ain't got no plans. Unless I have a mystery date like pop up and be like, yes, like I want to take you out. I'm gonna be here. So, and that would just be kind of weird. But wouldn't it be beautiful if a secret admirer popped up and said, I want to spend Thanksgiving dinner with you? That'd be great. Okay, black square. Don't put yourself in a box. Don't put yourself in the black void. Influencer. What you making for dinner? Yeah. I'm jealous. Yeah. For me. Yeah, very cool. I've never had normal holidays, especially though the last 5 years, they've been horrible. So holidays are just kind of meh. Maybe some year I'll have a family to celebrate with. We'll see. Yeah, very cool. I have to say, out of rice, my favorite rice is basmati rice. It's about my favorite. Oh my gosh. Once upon a time, we had a copycat recipe of the chipotle rice, and it is made with basmati rice. So, although, here's the secret. We didn't start making rice. I didn't start making rice until like 10 years ago. I got to the ripe old age of like 30s before I started making rice. Also, because my mother was horrible at seasoning food. My mother's food was disgusting. Of course, they say like people that cook with ill intention or hate in their heart, their food tastes gross. So now I look back at that, like having that known in my head now, when I look back at that, I'm like, it's no wonder my mom's food was always gross, because she was a angry, spiteful, hateful woman. And my ex didn't know either. Like, we didn't know to add salt to our food until very late in the fucking game. Like, we always would be like, our food's missing something. And then we started adding salt, and we're like, salt. So, I don't know. The wheel of fortune. The wheel is changing in our favor. Yeah, first off, I hated cooking for so many different reasons. Yet, like I say, my mom's food was always horrible. I didn't know to add salt. My ex didn't know to add salt. We went through multiple years of our marriage. So, like I say, I was very old before we decided, like, oh, salt is the secret. It's a secret ingredient. And now in spirituality and all the workings, salt is like an essential key. Like, I have 80 million containers of salt. Because I'm like, oh, no, we use it for this recipe. Yeah. I never loved, that is one thing I never really loved, was like curry, cumin, any of that. I've started using that more, though, in my recipes now. So, okay, Knight of Swords. We are rushing forward. We are cutting off anything that is not helping us go and grow in the correct direction. Death. This is creating endings. Not to be scared, but just knowing that, hey, these cycles need to close. If it's not for the highest and greatest good of you, your mission, or humanity, it's got to go. So, okay. The star, Aquarius energy. We're wishing upon a star. The only thing is the devil is right around. So being careful, letting go of the people, places, things, addictions that are not serving our highest good. So that feels, yeah. Four of Swords, betrayals, heartbreak, sleeping with swords under our bed and by our head because we feel like we've been stabbed in the back, not resting well at night. Nine of Swords, being willing to release and rise above with spiritual enlightenment, saying, okay, we can't do this anymore. No more fighting. No more disharmony. King of Coins. So King of Pentacles, we will be sitting in our financial stability and abundance. I'll be right back. I need to run for a minute. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Which that song came on today while I was out running errands, so I'm like, love the synchronicity. Okay, 10 of Cups. We're bringing in our happiness, our wish fulfillment, our family. Gorgeous. Let us see what else we need. Okay, Page of Coins. Building our finances, letting go of those outdated thought process, like those childhood patternings of like, I don't have McDonald's money. King of Swords, using our sword to cut away anything that is not for what we want. Sometimes brutally. So this is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, masculine energy, or feminine in their masculine energy. Being very decisive, saying, you know what, this isn't for me, it's out. I don't want to play anymore. We're not playing with this anymore. Okay. And Page of Wands kind of in the sideways. So letting go of those fiery energies. This could be a feminine fiery energy that acts like a child. Let them go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. 3 of Coins. It's left us financially imbalanced. We can't do that anymore. At all. So, 5 of Wands. We have to stop fighting. Where's who at? The King of Swords? I don't know. Where is he at? Or the Page of Wands. He got kicked out. Energetically got kicked out a while ago. So I'm still here. I'm still saying let it go. But when people become unwelcome in my environment, they get told to kick rocks. 4 of Cups, emotionally breadcrumbing, saying, yeah, no more. That was one that wanted to suck in all my energy, all my love, but could never support the vibration of it. So I don't know where he is. I don't care. I am very much a Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Like, people fuck with me, they are uninvited. So, oh my gosh. No, you brought up a name that, I don't know. He is going through something else, but it's because he has the emotional maturity of a 5-year-old. So he was uninvited from my life. 5 of Wands. Too much fighting. Too much passion. That, and the other thing was like he wanted, like, even just as a regular passerby, he wanted me to like coddle and baby him, and I'm like, you're getting mad at me because I don't make you my main man, but there's no possibility of us ever having a relationship. So how do you feel that you're entitled and possessive to my time, my energy, my love, when you're not even considered a suitor? Like, go waste some other bitch's time, if that makes any type of sense. And maybe that's harsh to say, but again, like, men wanting me to babysit them and be romantically interested or their mommy when there's no possibility of that, and then getting mad when I say, hey, you need to go invest your time, energy elsewhere. That and patronizing. Don't patronize me. Don't patronize me. Don't patronize my feelings. It'll get you cut out. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Too much player energy. Too much like wishy-washy, but player energy. So yeah, justice, cutting off justice, like calling judgment on it. Yeah. I'm normally non-confrontational. I normally will say, like, hey, like, I'll normally just cut people off, but if people want to continue to come at me or waste my time, then I'm going to stand 10 toes down, and then they're going to find out why I'm the Queen of Swords. Because, you know, I get a bad rap for being heartless, but I'm like, no, man, you fucking played in my face. 6 of Swords, we're moving away to safety. I'm going to do something really quick. Check something really quick. Okay. Yeah. No, it's like I say, I'll normally walk away from people peacefully, but if they want to start drama, then we're gonna have words. I have people that are very protective over me, so. Three of Swords, betrayals, heartbreaks. Too many people playing games. Time to go. The Empress. This is getting exactly what we want, need, desire, being fertile, having those emotions. King of Cups. King of Cups. So King of Cups. Wanting to keep going. Yeah. Temperance. So the challenge that we run into is when our intuition screams at us, and then people like play, and that's never a good thing. I actually try to approach people directly first, and then when they want to play games, then they get kicked out. But 6 of Wands, we are moving away to victory. Knight of Coins, building our financial stability, slow and steady wins the race. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, we're bringing in our emotional stability, our happiness, our happily ever after. Yeah. All right, I'm going to hop out. I gotta go take care of some stuff, so I will catch you guys later. And if I don't see you tomorrow, have a good night.